Hello, what's up, you guys? Mr. Anonymous here, back with you another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Zombieland Double Tap Zombieland 2 trailer. Zombieland 2 Double Tap. There it is. So, I am beyond excited about this. I'm going to be getting into my thoughts on the trailer near the end of this whole segment here, but I'm going to show you guys just some of the screenshots that I took from the trailer. I highly recommend just watching the trailer. But you know, it's been confirmed for a while now that this movie was coming out. It was coming out in October, so I figured we'd be getting a trailer very, very soon. And of course, like I predicted, we had, and it's great. So let's get into this. So this, obviously at the beginning of the trailer, we have the whole gang going into the White House, which we will see in another shot later. And Tallahassee says his iconic line, "Time to nut up or shut up." It's a classic. I love it. We then move on, and it shows obviously all the Academy Award nominees and winners that they've went on to be nominees and win these awards later down the future, and now they're big stars, of course, like Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Abigail Breslin, and Emma Stone, who was a winner of the Academy Award. So that's nice. We then move on to a great shot of her blowing up a zombie, and then we get a great group shot here. The entire gang back at it again. It's just great. And you got everybody here, of course. I love Tallahassee's outfit. Looks great. Obviously, Abigail Brenson's is like 20 something now, so it's going to look a little bit different. And then move on and get some sweet action scenes. Little Rock's kicking butt, and you get some great shots here. And this is when it's confirmed that yes, they are going to the White House. They're going always to the famous landmarks like they usually do. If you remember in the first movie, they went to, I guess, freaking Bill Murray. His house isn't really a landmark. It's just this house, but I went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So they went to some awesome places in the original film, but now they're going to the White House. It's all overgrown. There's a bunch of zombies there, of course. We then get more great shots. Tallahassee having fun killing some zombies. We move on, more action scenes. And then we get to when they go into the White House, and a hilarious scene occurs where Tallahassee sits in, the president's chair and all that, and it's just great. You could tell that the comedy's there. The two writers that wrote the last film are back, so it's going to be still the same slapstick, hilarious comedy that it was in the first movie. The director also returns to helm the sequel, and as you can see, this October, it's October 18th, as you'll see in the end of the trailer. Then you see what's been going on since the first movie, and it's great to see. It's actually great to see this, because in the first movie, even though they were in a zombie apocalypse and they didn't know each other too well, they still had fun. They, gotta enjoy little things. That was one of the rules. So it's nice to see that. As you can see, this another hilarious scene. I'm not gonna explain it, but go ahead and watch the trailer for yourself. It's worth that alone. And a lot of people were in the comment section of the trailers, of the couple of trailers that people posted. I hope that the Twinkie fetish is still there. I hope there better be a Twinkie in this movie. And as you can see, he has not diverged from the Twinkie at all. It's still there. And as you can see, besides the Twinkie, which is great, you can also see his car is extremely souped up. I don't know if this is the same vehicle from the last movie, but I highly doubt it. But it looks great. Then we get introduced to a new character that will probably be a part of the, part of the main plot. There's a couple characters in here that get introduced that will be a part of the main plot. I'll show you that as we go along. This is one of them. I forgot her name, but they said it, I think, in the trailer. But yeah, she's like a dumb blonde stereotype kind of thing. And in one of the scenes, forgets the seatbelt rule. It's a whole seatbelt conversation. It's great. And I took a screenshot here because, as you can see, there's like they're in some sort of like weird military base, like in the background, as you can see, astronaut suits, some sort of government place. There's a bunch of targets. It's weird. So I don't know where they're at right now, but you know, interesting scenery. And then we get to what I think is going to be the plot of the movie. Abigail Brinson's character, Little Rock, seems to find somebody, a dude, and they like hook up or something. And you know, that I think that's the plot. The whole gang trying to find her and all that because she's run away or something like that. And then we have Tallahassee kicking butt with the same rifle or shotgun that, you know, was in the original film, so that's great. We then get an interesting sequence as a great sequence occurs in the trailer near the third act of the trailer. But there's this like little communion of people that are here, which is interesting. So it's gonna play a part. And this is another one of the main characters I think that's gonna be introduced that will be a part of the plot. And that's this chick. I forgot her name. I don't know if it was said in the trailer or not. We then move on to a hilarious shot. The zombie that was on the floor and crunched up was on top of the bus. He fell down, got everything broken. As you can see, Emma Stone's character is smiling. It's hilarious. You know, they're just having a good time killing these zombies since they do it so well. We move on, and this is one of the scenes I was actually really excited about. You may think it's just a zombie getting run over by a freaking some sort of, you know, farm equipment vehicle type thing. But I actually think, just like in Zombieland 1, this is going to be Zombie Kill of the Week. If that returns, which I'm most likely certain based on this, it's going to be great. So, Zombie Kill of the Week, I think, is returning, and I think this is the Zombie Kill of the Week. Then we move on to a fantastic logo near the end of the trailer. Zombieland double tap. Love how, just like in the original film, there's just a bunch of crap going around number 2, a bunch of chaos and everything. We move on to one of the most interesting parts of the film, or the trailer. And that's Tallahassee meeting a Tallahassee-type character who runs over his ride with a huge truck. And it's just a funny sequence overall. It's very interesting. I don't know if these guys are going to play a massive part in the plot or not. I'm not entirely sure. But then we move on to who plays Columbus. Or not Columbus, you know, kind of a identical twin of Columbus. Kind of like how this is kind of like a twin of Tallahassee. So it's a very interesting sequence. It's pretty funny. And I think it's great. So, what are my thoughts on the new Zombieland 2 Double Tap trailer? I can't even say that it's... oh man, it's absolutely phenomenal. You know, I've waited like everybody else, nearly 10 years for this movie to come out. You know, there were some theories for the past 10 years about, you know, oh, Zombieland 2 in production, oh, it's getting written by the same people. And then there was a thing that almost happened that was a bomb. And that was, of course, the Zombieland TV show that I don't think ever even aired, but that was a disaster. I was so happy that it got canned, because that was going to be an absolute mess. But Zombieland, an official sequel, is finally here, and I'm excited. I'm going to see it in theaters October 18th, and yeah, I'm quite happy about this. Like I said, I've been waiting 10 years for this moment. You know, I've watched the movie non-stop. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. One of the best zombie movies of all time. It's really it's a spectacle. You should watch the original if you haven't before. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Tonight's video, I'm recording this at night, but you're gonna see it tomorrow, which will be, I don't even know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. What do you guys think about this trailer? I think it looks phenomenal. I'm excited, really excited, and I'm excited to see a trailer 2 of it, to see more of the plot that's going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'm out.